Although you can't see me so well, I'm always talking about the letter N. It's the 14th letter in our alphabet. It states for 14 as 1 and 4. 1 and 4, 14, create the letter N. If you reverse it in a square, it would take 27. 27 from N, which is 14, would make 41. You get to go for Monopoly, which brings you to 41 on the roll from go, brings you to the Mediterranean or the medication to get up and go. You do believe that you don't believe most of what I say. So I still say it like this. For me, zoology, down somewhere in New Zealand, because New Zealand zoology goes like together. Underneath, somewhere there's another brain. When we come into this world, somehow they trap the energy of spirit and recreate who we are, because they can't actually have the direct sperm. Or could they make it and recreate who you are and run off one spirit, two people? Therefore, the reason that Asia has so many people compared to where we are is because now they're making duplicates and shoving us out to the farm out here as ants. So the letter N is right here, up, down, and up. I just sort of squeezed them together and brought them in because that's right. Looks a little Chinese, right? This is the Aleph, the letter in Hebrew, what seems to be the first letter in the alphabet, which is the Aleph, the first letter, but is A the first one? Is N the 14th letter? Or did the alphabet make a switch? Because don't forget, 13 is not the same as 14. 14 is 4 and 1 is 5. You got the center position. W-E-N in the alphabet, that does that. It creates that. And you know what this is underneath? What letter? 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. Creates the letter V. N-V. Gotta have some envy. Anyways, not joking around, but now we're going to go on to the word of Einstein. 39. 39 is a perfect 10. 39. 39, S&T also is related. When you say 10 in French, it creates DIX, is 37. 37 is the Q and the T. This is the ST, the other one is the QT. QT, okay, T is 2, Q is 8, 28, time heaven. Einstein, 59 minutes, 59 seconds, E-I-E-I-O. 39 is just like saying the totality of 60, because 40 is the 10, 10, 10. 1 and 9, 3 and 7, 2 and 8, 4 and 6. You show me other numbers that show different. Did I miss a number? How so perfect is 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. But you know what? When you play craps and you got 2 dice, the only ways to get the numbers is from 1 to 6. So you don't have anything else. After that, the 2 dice are added up as 1. So you have E-I-E-I-O, Einstein. Stop. We all know the way stop goes. S&T. O, say, can you see? That word can is something very funny. .ca, there's something in there, and I'm going to jump all over the place because the Indians, the Pontiacs, I see so much about the Indians in, it's retarded. They must have their own galactica god of some sort, the god of the 13th moon. I mean, obviously, if they run by the moon, they must have god of the moon. They must know something. But all in all, if you really want to know something, the original 6 hockey teams, Chicago, Detroit, Toronto, boom! We looked at Ottawa, went into Montreal, Boston, back to New York, and looking around to come back to Chicago would make the Big Dipper. At the same time, it makes a teardrop if you finish off the line. A hook, line, and sinker. We nabbed them all in the East Coast. We already got the West Coast somewhere else in this world. Another thing I wanted to say, I'll have none of it. That's north here in Quebec. It's a place called Nunavut. That's where my number 7286 exists, around there. And the end of it, the VUT, or the TUV, is 20, 21, and 22 letters, which equals 63 creation inside the 8 key of your telephone. It has 3 letters, and it's in between 7 and 9 that have 4 letters each. The reason why 7 and 9 have 4 letters each is because on the number 7, 3 of the letters connect up to number 5 and, out of 4. And on the other one, they also connect up to number 5, 3 of them. But one of them, on each side, connects to number 8. Why? Because the 7 bends over into 8, making the 9 birth, comes out of the 7th gate into the 8 heaven. That's why they have 4, because 9 and 7 come into 8. 8 gets the opening, but nothing comes out until 9 comes out. 3 situations for one actual happening that where the birth comes out, and actually all you have is an opening makes a hole. It's closed. There's no hole. It's open. Something comes out through the hole. It was in. Now all we're concerned with is what is it? It's a child. 7, 8, and 9. 4 letters, 3 letters, 4 letters. If you go on the 8, TUV is 63. I'm going to try and remember this. If we go on the 7, we're using the 18th, the 17th, the 16th, and the 15th letter, if I'm correct. Because the 19th letter, no, we're using 16, 17, 18, and 19. Okay, which is 10, 20, 30, 40, 53, 61, which is a total of 70, coming off of key number 7. And 70 stands for Resh. Why? Because when you design the R, there's a lot of things, okay? I'm going to show you one of them. Did you see 70? Can you see the 70? See 70? Oh, my book is turning over. Oh, it's the letter R. Oh, tumbleweed me. Hey, or smoke me some weed or something. Anyways, so after that, now if you go to the 9, right? The 9 is V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now, not all of them. Sometimes all they have is W and Y. They have W and Y. It's 23 and 20 W, X, Y, and Z, and X, Y come apart. You see, X and Y together makes the same thing as W, Z. Oh my God, that's my grandfather. X and Y would be the children from WZ. So the X and Y together, 24 and 25 equals 49. That means eternal. Because 8 in Gematria is 49, so that's eternal. 9 by 4 is 36. 36, 63, 18 Resh. The 18th letter. 1 and 8, which is A and H. And A and H make up all the other letters that come with A. Because it's H, and it's R, and then it's K and A. Bringing in the Y with the J and the K, because there's a division, there's a split between the spirit, okay, the energy of the life, okay, and the thought. We're more than one person. We're like, I couldn't even mention how many we were. We're here, and our thinking keeps going back into this machine of some sort. Otherwise, how can we remember? Does paper remember? It only remembers what it's built from. None of it here in Quebec. I love none of it. The other thing I wanted to mention, so that therefore, if I W, X, Y, Z, which would be 49, and W and Z is 49, that would make a total of 98. Pretty funny, eh? Top 2 numbers, H and I, for 98, and R, H, I, R, H, I, H, I, R, her. Anyways, I'm not quite sure what it does. Maybe it does nothing. But the 2 of them together, between 70, is a total of 168. One spirit of man in this world, 1, 6, and 8. Because that's my definition. So if you follow, and you get into the haze of the maze of everything I seem to put together that seems together for me, that might not be together at all for anybody else, right? Makes no difference to me. I always have to try for those who are watching. Otherwise, if you're not watching, it makes no difference. To do the best that I could to explain what I see so you can try and see the same vision to understand the reality, possibility that this fiction that I talk about might be more of a reality than you think so. What do you think? So now, if we add up, okay, the two numbers between the 7, which is 70, 7 plus 0 is 7, and we add up 9 and 8. 9 and 8 is 17, 1 and 7 is 8. 7 and 8, the gates of heaven. That's what you live with all your life. You live at 7 and 8, and you are 56. You are 56, 78, or 57, 68. And this is about the Hebrew time we are right now. 57, 68 to, anyways, and the vibrations of the earth apparently are 87, and 56 is the white wolf. What is the white wolf? It's just that in Gematria, the words white, the word wolf, the flow, they carry the same letter count or a situation that brings it back to a number of 56. So I carry it together saying it's the white wolf, saying this is the situation that comes out of it. And the end will come out to 1 and 1 and 1 will create 3. That's why when you look at things, it's 1, 1, and 3. Everything is all about 13, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 3. You get everything from 1 and 3, because from 1 and 3 to make 10, you get 9 and 7. 3 and 3, 1 and 1 makes 4 and 4. 48, 8 by 4 is 32, 8 and 4 is 12, is 44 is space, Barack Obama, right now. The gate is open. 7 years from 44, he's at the age of 51. The age of 53 is the actual number. And the age of 53, the number of Quebec, 2014 is their goal. So they want to close it off as their goal for 2014 to continue the situation according to these numbers. Because it's not only these numbers, the numbers of 2015 show up all over the place. I don't even know where to go. 510 from 6776 is 7286. Now, it means nothing to you. It can't mean anything to you. But I've gone over so many numbers, but I've never forgot 10. I never forgot these numbers of 1521, 1539, the Aztec Indians of 1539. I didn't forget the ribbon of Nibiru. I didn't forget it. Starts with an N. NBR. ENBEAR. Entrance of the bear. Baron. Maybe the Red Baron is coming, because the N is an EN. The B is a BE, and the R is an AR. You can also say it's a rabbi coming, because the cows are out to pasture, the chickens have laid to nest, but the pigs are all on the street. And that wolf is coming into town, but this time the wolf is coming for us. He's going to huff and he's going to puff and he's going to blow everybody's brick house down. One last thing I was going to show you is this. I don't know what it is yet, but this is the roulette wheel, what it does when the numbers pair up only. But if you take a look at what it looks like, there's something about it. I don't know which, oh yeah, here it is. This is it. Sorry. Hey. Lamed. Hey. You see, you can't go up here, otherwise it would be a chet. If this wasn't over here, okay, maybe I would have mistaken this for a Zion. So we have this over here. So what would it be if it wasn't a Lamed? Would it be, what would it be? And look, it looks like a dog and a man. The Resh, and the child, the dot of the I, or the L, L-I. I don't know exactly what it is. I just saw it, noticed it yesterday. But it definitely says, hey, Lamed. Another thing, hamburgers, G-E-R-S, German spirit, G-E-R-E-R-G, energize. Hamburger. What is it about hamburgers? What is it about ham? What is it about Abraham? There's another thing. There's one other word I was going to mark in here. Not to mention that on my 20 days after my 51st birthday, I will have partaken into this world of 666 moons. The word giraffe is the extension into this world because it starts with the two first letters are G and I, 7 and 9. What does it bring in? The R, the angel resident, the resident angel. Doesn't matter which way it goes, right? 7, 9, 18, and 1. FF, 6 and 6 of the 6 isles of 5. It finishes with 56, the white wolf. The giraffe extends himself in order to bring his long neck all the way from Pluto, all the way over to Mars maybe, and connect some sort of spirit. And that's what the giraffe is. He works part of the 7th gate. So now we have to understand that on the giraffe, we have to learn about the colors of the giraffe. I mean, anybody in the world could have said, yeah, we know the giraffe had to extend. It says, but don't forget, when you're working in construction and somebody says the draft is coming in, he says the draft is coming in? What's blowing? No one's blowing your horn. The draft, to raise you up so you can build higher on another level. It raises you up. Raphael 7286. Thank you for watching.